What's up then, guys? Here we are then with another video then on Gran Turismo Sport. And in this video I'm going to be doing the top 15 cars that are quite low speed that I think will update into Gran Turismo Sport in the future. So then, let's get down with it then. So my first prediction then, this is a car that, well, I never played Gran Turismo 1 to 3. I did play 4, 5 and 6, and this car, as I know, was in all of the Gran Turismos. The Opel Speedster Turbo. This car is quite a lightweight if you don't know what it is, and I don't really think that the Vauxhall type will come out, and this is a new manufacturer as well, and I think if this manufacturer came out, this Opel would be the one to come out, in my opinion. Next up then, a manufacturer that we already have, but a new car. So we have the MX-5, we have the Roadsters, which are like MX-5s if you think about it, and some are. We have the RX-7 Spirit and the hatchback RX-7, and why not have the Mazda RX-8? You know, this car I reckon should be around a N300, it'd be lucky to get an N400. I'm not sure either about an N200, but yeah, you know, this car, it was okay, you know, it was decent speed, it was the fastest Mazda out of the RXs, so, you know, for an RX-8 to come out, that'd be great. Next up then, a manufacturer that we already have, but we're moving to the United States of America for this one. So as Plymouth came out not long back, I reckon Plymouth will update again with this car, the Plymouth Superbird. And if you don't know what this one is, it's old, quite old, very heavy, and it's the one with the massive tall spoiler at the back. You could get it in multiple colours, and it was pretty dear, to be honest, like very expensive. So I think the Plymouth Superbird will come out in the future. Next one then, a car that I think has a great chance of coming out. You know, we've only had one update on this manufacturer, and it was the old classic race car of the Alfa Romeo. Can't remember what it was actually called, like the Alfa Romeo such a thing. But it was one of the old classic race cars that are like 10 million to 20 million in costs in the brand central. I reckon they'll have a new update, Alfa Romeo, and I reckon they'll bring this car out. The Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint. This one was quite an old one. I don't know when, like, what year, but I'm sure it was just under 1979. But this car, I enjoyed it in the classic races. It was the car that I was driving in, you know. I'm being serious with that as well. And yeah, you know, it's just a fantastic car. So yeah, I really think that one has a really strong chance of coming out. Next up then, a lightweight car. We have the Daihatsu Copen, the Honda Beat, and the other Honda, the newer type. I reckon we'll get another lightweight key car in the future, and that is the Suzuki Cappuccino. Suzuki only has one car, a Suzuki Swift, so this one will be a tough one. I'm not 100% sure. I give this one like a 3 out of 10 chance of it coming back, in my opinion, but nothing can go wrong my way. Like, I don't know anything about what cars are coming out in the future, what tracks or anything like that. Like what's not coming in the game and all that, I just don't know anything. I've kept it private for this video for my predictions. But yeah, the Suzuki Cappuccino was, it was okay, you know. The looks isn't really the best, obviously, but like, you know, I think it was a good lightweight, and you know, I reckon it'll come to compete against them. Next up then, a new manufacturer from the UK that I think will come out, and I reckon this car will come out with it, the Lotus Elise. Now, there was quite a lot of Lotus Elises in Gran Turismo. I'm not sure which one, but you had the normal Lotus Elise, which was the smaller one, made in 2000, and then you have all the newer types that are a little bit bigger that look a bit like the Tesla Roadster. And by the way, I've not predicted the Tesla Roadster, I just don't think it'll come out. So yeah, you know, Lotus Elise, I think that'll come out if Lotus came into the game. Next up then, and I think this has a really strong chance. You know, this car, you know, AEM had it, Amuse have it, Spoon have it, Opera Performance had it, and I'm sure another man, Mugen had it, the S2000, and that's the car that I predicted, the Honda S2000. And again, it was like the Lotus Elise, there was just loads of different years of types, from like late 90s to 2010. You know, there were loads, and I think it's a dead common car that I'm just a bit shocked that this car wasn't in the game at the start, you know, but I reckon it will come out in the future. Next up then, a bit of another hard prediction, you know, I just don't think this one will come out, but you know, I was running out of ideas of cars, so I picked this one, the BMW M3 CSL. I'm not sure what year this was made, I'm sure it was like 2004, something like that. This is the sport version. I'm not sure, we could get the sport version or we could get the new version, like the standard version, I'm not sure. But yeah, it was just a bit of a a bold prediction really. Next up then, we'll go back to Lotus, and now I've said that, that may give you a clue of what I'm about to say next. This one I think will come out, if Lotus did come out, I think this one would come out after Lotus Elise if they came out. The Lotus S3 V8. This car is probably going to be the fastest car in the whole list. We're on number 9 out of 15. I reckon this is like an M400, maybe an M500. I can't see it being an M300 by the way, so you know, that's just my prediction. But yeah, this car I really enjoyed. The acceleration was good, you know, the cornering was good. Yeah, you know, it was just a great car to use, and I just think it will come out. Next up then, a very old car this time, the Mercedes 300 SL Coupe. This car was made in 1960s, you know, very old car. I've got nothing else really to say other than I've predicted it really, because it's just, it has to come out. I can just see it coming into the game. Next up then, a new manufacturer, and it's again by the from UK, the MG, and the MG that I've picked is the smallest one, the MGS. This one, it was just really good, you know. It was a it wasn't in the lightweight competition, the lightweight key, but it was quite small, you know. It was decent on pace, you know. It beat a lot of cars in a race, and you know, it's a great car to drive, and that's all I can say. I'm stuck with words at the moment, with information to give out. Next up then, another UK car, but it's a manufacturer that we already have in the game. We have the TVR Tuscan Speed, and this one I think will come out in the future. The TVR Tamora, and again this one was quite a lightweight, you know. I'm not the greatest fan of looks on TVR, I don't think any of them look smart, you know, I just think they look ugly. And I'm British as well, and I just don't like TVRs, but you know, as we've had the TVR Tuscan that I actually did predict to come out, but I didn't start a YouTube account then, I reckon this one will now come out alongside it now that the Tuscan Speed has come out. Next up then, this one I'm very unsure about if it'll come out, you know, another 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 prediction. The Ford Mustang V8. We've got the Mustang GT made in 2014, 2015. The one that were made in 2005 is the one that I'm on about. I was going to say the Mustang SVT Cobra, but you know, I just didn't think it would come out. But I think this Mustang V8 had a better chance. Next up then, We have Pontiac in the game. If Pontiac updated, this is the one I think could come out. The Pontiac Sunfire GXP concept. And I think I can remember from back in Gran Turismo 4, when I first started, it gives you the same car even when you restart the game and you complete the same event. It was either Sunday Cup, or FF Driver Train racing event. You know, it was one of them on the beginner series that gives you this car. I think it was really quick, you know, and I won loads of races with it, and yeah. Next up then, I'm very confident that this one will come out, and I think you guys will believe me as well. So basically we have all the Nissan Skylines, we have the Nissan Fair Lady, the Fair Lady 350Z, you know, and the next Nissan that will come out is a Silvia, the Nissan Silvia Spec Aero. This car I think has a very strong chance. It was pretty quick, not the quickest on horsepower, but you know, very good car to drive. And yeah, you know, I really enjoyed driving this car on Gran Turismo 5. I bought it, I kept winning the events and, you know, getting car after car after car and just doing the events. And yeah, you know, Silvia I think is the strongest chance out of the whole list that'll come out. That's why I put it last in the list then. So yeah, Nissan Silvia Spec Aero I think will come out. So yeah guys, that's it then. 15 quite low speedy cars that I think will come into Gran Turismo Sport in the future. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. For the previous video I'm trying to delete it, you know, because I changed my mind. I don't really want it on now, so you don't have to bother with that video if you don't want to just dislike it all you want. But yeah, you know, thanks for watching this video if you do. And please like if you do like, and in the future I'm going to do a video on quite high speedy cars, so supercars, race cars, Le Mans, fast group X and stuff, and I'll do some other videos in the future. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in a bit.